The river of life, it seems as if it flows between the two banks of God's will and free will, between the two banks of I want to do this, I am doing this, I can do this. On the opposite bank, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how I could do this. I can't do anything. I have no power over this. I feel so powerless. I feel so helpless. Nothing seems to be in my hand. These are just words. The idea is not desperation, although that is and can be part of it, of this bank. On one end or one side or one bank of this river of life is this powerfulness. On the other bank is that as if I don't have any. So life goes in waves, it seems. Whatever I put my mind to, I can achieve it. And I have, and I will. Manifesting my manifestations. And then we go through this as if I have no power. I don't know how to deal with this even simple situation. It's not in my hand. And then the only thing left to do is to surrender. Which side of the bank should the river flow? Which side of the bank is a better? There's just two sides of the bank. You need both sides of the bank to create a boundary, to create a container, to make a pathway, to create conduit through which the water of life, the river of life, can safely flow to its rightful destination. And what is the final destination of all rivers? It's the ocean. It's the ultimate culmination. Will it happen in this lifetime or not? Is a question we ask, but it is an unnecessary one. The only thing a river can do is flow between the two banks. Once Shamlal asked Baba, Baba, is there a free will? Baba said, act as if you have free will. And I don't want to interpret this statement because this statement is the seed statement. And you have to interpret it in whichever life situation you are in, based on your current stance, your approach, your way, your understanding, your path, your energy level, your desire. Be driven by the inner impetus. The river flows by itself. The river doesn't get its energy from anywhere else. Where is energy coming from? Well, there's a thrust from the past, isn't it? The previous flow provides the forward propulsion for the current one, and the current flow pushes forward the future. But it only flows here and now, simultaneously. What appears like yesterday is also flowing simultaneously, is what would be the present today. Everything is happening. If we look at a vantage point on the bank of river, doesn't matter from God's will bank or my will bank, we'll see a flow from your left side in front of you and the right side, as if they are the past, the present, and the future. The past is pushing the present is pushing the future. The future is also the past for some future present. And yet, all of it is simultaneously happening, past, the present, the future. All of it is flowing between the two banks. It is not possible for life to flow without these two banks. The life as we know as human beings require this co effort, which is also called co creation of human and divine. And the perspective perhaps is there is no human, there is only divine. Human only thinks human as human and limits itself to individuality. So, my will is the individuality, and God's will is the universality. And the life happens between the negative and the positive pole. For the electricity to flow, it needs both positive and negative poles. For this creation, the creator and what it created are both necessary for this experience. Go with the flow. The ups and downs are inevitable, whatever your understanding of life is or not. Life is still flowing. It is mine to live, mine to experience. Between power and surrender, there is power in surrender. Powerlessness leads to surrender, and the power that comes through surrender is much more powerful than being powerful, because through that we connect to our true power, God's will. At that point, winning or losing, profit or loss, they are not of significance. What is of significance is going with the flow, my true flow. I love me.